Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm introducing a brand new style for fall 2020 by Henry Margu. This one is called Naomi. I have Naomi in two colors to show you, so we'll be doing an unboxing today as well as a comparison, plus my biggest surprise on this style coming up. So both of these wig styles I did purchase with my own funds. You can find these at Wig Studio One. If you expand the description box below, you'll find links to this particular wig style as well as the other Henry Margu wig styles. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. If you have any question for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. So it's easy to see that Naomi is a short cropped layered bob style cut, some beachy wave, and just the right amount of volume. But let's talk about this color. This is the new 613GR by Henry Margu, and I did a review of this color featuring Kendall. I'll go ahead and post the review here. We really dig deep into the color. I think it's absolutely beautiful and fills a huge niche in our demand. So we blonde lovers really love a nice ash blonde. This is exactly what we get with this 613GR. This is ash on ash. So we're looking at like a medium to dark ash blonde, and then it's very heavily highlighted with like an ash platinum. So it's layers of ash tones, and then that's on a medium golden brown root. And I think that rooting is done very well. I think it transitions well into the color. I really like the dimension of this because the ash brown really takes on a bit of a sandy overtone as compared in laying next to that platinum. So it's a cool ash blonde tone with a nice rooting effect. So before we do the unboxing, let's just run through these specs real quick. So about a 7.5 inch bang piece here. Now it's in a curl pattern that kind of takes it up to about 6 inches because I am about 6.5 inches from hairline to chin. So it's a little bit above that on me. So this will help you measure your hairline to chin so you can see where it may strike you on your own face shape. In the back, it's supposed to have about a 7-inch crown. I think it's approximate. And that overlaps on the back a little bit into some tapered layers down into a 2-inch nape. I think that 2-inch nape is very ample. I sense a lot of really nice coverage on this cap. It hugs the nape beautifully. It's got a little bit of a windswept, wavy appeal on the nape, which always curls around the ear and makes it really nice coverage. So it has a lace front and a left-hand monofilament side part and weighs right around 2 ounces. We'll get into the cap here in just a moment. So let's go ahead then with our unboxing. So I have not even looked in this box yet. This is Henry Margu's Naomi in the color 26GR. I really enjoyed this color. Before they came out with the 613GR, this was my favorite Henry Margu color at the time. So we'll take a look and do a little bit of a comparison on that. So there is Naomi laying in the box there. Beautifully packaged. It has a nice net. It has some tissue paper and a cardboard form to help the wig keep its shape and to protect it during the shipping process. Did you notice there's no tissue paper in that box? You know, the tissue paper that kind of folds up and around the wig? Didn't see any of that in there. So as a matter of fact, I didn't see any in this one either. I mean, the tissue paper, I believe, is more of a decoration than anything functional, especially because it's so thin and wrinkles so easily. I'm just not quite sure that it's needed at all. And the way they package the wigs is beautifully done to protect the style. So they have this nice cardboard form here, along with some tissue paper to support the inside of the cap so that the wig helps the wig keep its shape. All right, so there's what it looks like. Obviously it's really nice and compressed. Let's take a look at this cap. I really think that Henry Margu has some of the best wig caps in the business in terms of overall features, the way the cap is constructed. You know, the lace features and the monofilament are always top notch. I always have a good experience with Henry Margu styles. It would be very rare for me not to enjoy these features. One thing I can say about the Henry Margu brand in general is that the caps are pretty much average right out of the box. They have a lot of stretch. They're more easily accommodated up to an average large than it would be down to petite. I always struggle to get a really good fit on a Henry Margu style just because they do run a little big. But let's take a look at this. Wow. This lace front is amazing. It does extend back into the ear tab, so it's nice and wide. Look at the contour on that. This is all to give us the best and most natural look from the front. And then we've got a monofilament part. Look at that, runs all the way back past the crown area. A nice wide parting space there at the mouth. And it does have some nice fine knots right there at the front. Look how fine. This is great. So, and then you've got a little bit of rose net here to cover up the wefting on the top. And then some, lots of wefting it looks like here as well. It seems like there's a good amount of stretch as we would expect. Velvet, like a brushed velvet ear tab with a long sturdy metal stay. An extended brushed velvet nape with Velcro style adjusters. Just an absolutely beautiful cap by Henry Margu. All right, let's take a look at this color. So this 26GR. 26GR is a combination of some gold blondes. You know, I've had some that seem a little more gold than others. I've had some that just really remind me of a nice honey tone, and as opposed to gold. But this is like a medium gold blonde with some pale gold blonde highlighting. And look there, they do take that highlighting right up to the lace front. It's banded around the face a little bit, giving it that face lightening effect and softening the root right at the lace front. And the rooting is well done. This is more of a medium to light root. I have seen them darker before. And again, they're taking that highlight right up to the root, even beyond that lace front. Boy, that gives it a really nice natural look. Nice dimensional color. You can see an illusion of root all the way through the style. Okay, so let's lead up to application on this style. And again, the first thing that I do is just give it a really nice shake. This separates the fiber from the cap. We've talked about that before. So it doesn't take much to sort of unhinge these fibers and bring some air into that layering and make a nice wispy look out of it. This is a very wispy style. You'll notice that these fibers are super fine. And so this really does kind of mimic that European, Northern European denier. So there it is, right out of the box. Just give it a couple of shakes. One thing you want to know about this is that on both of these, the way it was positioned in the box with the packaging that I showed you, the part is really pressed in. And so I would suggest also just kind of getting in there and swirling around on that monofilament lace there to separate it a little bit from that monofilament lace, because it was, like I say, really pressed in as it was on the other one. And I like doing that at the lace front too, just to swirl around, set the fiber free in those areas. You can see it just really, it really comes to life, doesn't it? So let's get up close on this lace front. We all want to know. And again, just a fantastic lace front, just like the other one at the 10613GR. It runs temple to temple and beyond, back into the ear tab. The highlight is brought right up to the lace front, interspersed with that root color, making it a very soft looking appearance from the front. You're going to be so happy to show off this lace front. And then the very extra long monofilament there. So what is the biggest surprise that I've noticed with Henry Margu's NAOMI? That is the fact that it's low permatease. For those of you that like and enjoy the Henry Margu brand, you understand that they usually use a lot of permatease in their styles. And this particular one has very low permatease. So that is a little shocking to me because it's not a full monofilament top. It's a short style with some gentle volume, and I would just have expected it to have a lot of permatease. So those of you out there that are permatease averse, please take a look at this one because you get all the Henry Margu quality in a low permatease style. So I think the curl pattern is beautiful. It's just a slight beach wave. You'll see a little bit of tapering at the ends of these waves. So I think it's very chic and sophisticated in its structure and design, but then the waves just give you some youthful innocence to this style. We talked about the fine fiber. This one seems to have a little more contour. So based on the light fine texture and very limited permatease, this is a great glasses wig. The glasses fit securely and comfortably between the ear and the ear tab.